games ahead, but game one of the regular season is always a little extra special, Grant.
Yeah, no question about it. This is a game everyone looks forward to start the season off on the right foot. I can't tell you how huge it is for a team's confidence to get a win on opening night, but it's definitely one everyone is looking forward to.
Now here's Barnes. Trent from long range. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
It's Edwards on the wing. Takes a three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Trent left side. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
The shot by Towns, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Raptors.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Kept alive, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Love the determination from Gary. It's why he gets these whistles.
That's good from Trent.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8 post. Gary Jr. a 6'5 shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant.
Barnes passes to Trent. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now here's Quickly. From 12 feet. No good that time. Pass to Alexander Walker. Over Trent. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Here's Trent. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. Trent's got 6.
Stop and pop from the mid-range coming your way, courtesy of Gary Trent Jr.
Gobert inside. He's working on Pirtle. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Quickly against Conley. And it's Quickly with a miss. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. Out left to the wing. Towns finds Conley. Launches a 3. Is rebounded by Barrett.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Olynyk checked in for Toronto. Brown comes in for Trent. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
And Brown with the stuff.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And the Raptors with some changes. Nora comes in for Barnes. And it's Dick in for Quickly. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Morris comes in for Conley. Now here's Brown. Over Morris. And again, no good by Toronto. Pass to Reed. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The Raptors have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Here's Brown. McDaniels with some nice D.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Nora, that's good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Reed for three. Toronto grabs the miss. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They won both games against this club last season. Would love to repeat that this time around. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development spin.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've got great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in, and a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Conley comes in for McDaniels. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Edwards in for Morris. Knocked loose. Stolen by Reed. Conley on the attack. Brown with some nice D. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Fourth, Toronto.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Here's Nora. Anderson covers. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anderson. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Edwards can't hit.
They're just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Stolen by Reed. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Pass to Edwards. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
And really, that's not one of Edwards' spots, but nice to see him believe in his abilities to get the shot.
Brown can't hit. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Conley.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
Brown inside, guarded by Edwards. Here's Nora. He's off on the layup.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Anderson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with his shot, watch out.
Kyle Anderson. At the line for
and no luck that time either. Brown looking around. And again, no good by Toronto. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Raptors out in front. They lead by 12. After this break, we'll be back with this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Raptors.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court for Minnesota, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's McLaughlin in at the point.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Timberwolves shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. The #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Conley's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. And it's Anthony Edwards in for McLaughlin. And the shot goes.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
From deep, Conley sinks it from distance. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Inside, here's Barrett. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Outside Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. The offensive rebound. Back to Conley. Towns passes to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards got 8.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Here's Barnes. Got it. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter. And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, you think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
You know, I think BA winning really brings the rivalry out. And I think it has to go back-to-back years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry when both teams just don't like each other.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. VA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Edwards for 3. Back to Daniels. Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Shoots from 12. No good. A bit long that time.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Conley passes to Edwards. No good from outside.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Here's Trent. Banked it in off the glass. Trent's got 8 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Brown, he's checked in for Quickly. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. At one point, they led by 16. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Edwards fires from way outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Brown, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
The Raptors making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. McLaughlin comes in for Morris. And the Raptors with some changes. Norris checked in for Barnes. And it's Dick in for Barrett. McDaniels with the rebound. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. Pass to Edwards. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. Edwards has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside McDaniels. 4-3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Brown. That one is off. McDaniels with some nice D.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Outside, Brown.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
That free throw no good. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves. And the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
The Raptors with a lead. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
There's 25 seconds left in the half. They get it back. Nora. Pass to Dick. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Line for your Raptors.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's McLaughlin. On the wing, Alexander Walker. McDaniels up top to the right side. Towns for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Raptors up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is that there was no stopping R.J. Barrett in the first half. He had 13 points and 3 rebounds. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is the perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
They need to play with better energy on D. Some of these guys were going to sleep out there. Anyway, they've allowed over 50% shooting. Gave up way too many open looks. I'm sure they're here in the locker room. Maybe they'll be.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
We've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
They've got Emmanuel Quickley. R.J. Barrett out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Back to Quickley. Trent outside. Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 8 points.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical and he's explosive.
McDaniels, that's good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Stolen by Conley. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Trent. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Conley against Quickley. Outside Barnes. Pass to Trent. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And so Towns nails them both. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high-percentage shots that come to him naturally.
He's not going to get thrown off by contact. Gary's a very composed player.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Off target with the 3.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Edwards. From deep. They get it again. Kicks it out Towns. The 3. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. Nora's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anderson's checked in. Toronto trailing. Quickley with the ball. Let's go with a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Quickley's got 5 now.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Right side Edwards fires the 3, drains the triple, and the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
And the Raptors with some changes. Olynyk checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Dick in for Barrett. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Morris comes in for Mike Conley. Quickley against Morris. Olynyk passes to Quickley. The 11-footer. That one's wide left.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Edwards can't hit.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Who poked away. Stolen by Reed. And here they come. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Minnesota in the lead. Towns looking for an opening. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Quickly. He's got 5. Launches it. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. For Toronto, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And stolen by Boucher. Pass to Quickly. The shot to stop the run. He squares up and sinks it. Quickly's got 5 points now this quarter. Reed passes to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. In third, the Raptors.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Quickly against Morris. For the tie. And it's Quickly with a miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Out to the right wing. Lots of room. The putback. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Edwards fires from way outside. Kept alive by Minnesota. Reed passes to Morris. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. And here's Brown. Pass to Barrett. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. This to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Jordan McLaughlin out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Doesn't get any easier than this for Barnes. An absolute problem in transition.
On the wing, Alexander-Walker. Back to Towns. Here's McLaughlin. Off target from outside.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And they take the lead. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
McDaniels from long range. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pass to Towns. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Gobert inside. He's working on Pirtle. Pirtle with some nice D. Right side Barrett. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's McDaniels. Agbaji with a rebound.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Minnesota calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Trent, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Brown. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for McDaniels. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The shot is good by Edwards.
And the focus never broke there for Edwards.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Now here's Trent. Not a lot of room. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Edwards can't hit.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
That's tipped. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Towns. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
To the paint. Here's Agbaji. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Towns passes to Reed. Edwards for 3. Rebounded by Trent.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
To the inside. Alexander Walker grabs the board. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Hits a three-point game. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Edwards has got 28 points for the game.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
And the Raptors call time here. They're ahead by 1. 1:25 left in the game. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Scotty Barnes.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of. And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
Pass to Barrett. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Trent. And again, no good by Toronto. And here are the Timberwolves. They lead by 1. Conley passes to Towns. Shoots over Barnes. The shot by Towns, no good.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team. And sometimes you just try to do too much.
It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Barrett. And they're on the run. Jumps up. Yes!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Anderson subbed in for McDaniels. Now Edwards.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? Let's see.
First team foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
And Toronto calls time here. They're behind by 1. 5 ticks left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
The 3, Barrett. This is the trade. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to open.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
On that all gas, no brakes. Shoot a scene one take. Big drip, big lake. Get the money quick, day. Then the play, he don't make the win away. On the jet, I win away. I make feel away. I look good when I land, though. Body hotter than a sando. Red bottom on a sando. It's a go in a Lambo. How do people be when they see me causing these scandals? Hops wanna send. They gon' need more ammo. All around the world, I be all around the globe. Lights, camera, action, everywhere I go. I'm in the building, you already know. I do it, I do it, I do it. I do it like a pro. I do it like a pro. I pull up like a Christian when I'm rockin' Dior. I make them take me shopping in LA and New York. I throw the money up and they be watching it pour. And the way I beat the beat, you know I'm leaving it sore. These diamonds, they dance on me. Make her spend 100 grand on me. They broke, never had money. I'm a boss, you a fan, honey. Did I you off? Came and ripped you off. I just made a bang, and I clipped you off. All around the world, I be all around the globe. Lights, camera, action, everywhere I go. I'm in the building, you already know. I do it, I do it, I do it. I do it like a pro. I do it like a pro. Do it like a pro. You already know. Like me. wanna get like me. Everybody wanna come get like me. I do it, I do it, I do it, I do it like a pro. Yeah, outside, that's how I do it. You know I do it like a pro. Still doing it, still moving it. I do it like a pro. Kid, double N. You know how I do it. I do it like a pro. We outside, we everywhere. I do it like a pro.
How you made this? How you made this too? Got into you. How you made this too? Got into you.
Tal vez mi música no se hace.
Al menos dame amor.
Yo no sabía que tú eras así. Te juro que ahora me cae mejor.
How you made this too? Got into you.
Whoa, I'm a bit step I trip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure, they run when I walk.
All that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours. Drip, hit it with the shower. I'm a hero and a coward. I got power. You know you got power. And when they try to throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, hold up, you thought that you would had them looking for the witness, but you really wasn't giving anything. Sip no Gabbana and I eat up all the drama like piranha. I devour everything. I devour everything. I devour everyone on the scene. Put the bread on the top and your head in between. Back, call me, quit acting all phony. Say I'm out government name like you know me. My girl is a trophy, 90s Naomi. I give you life for free, so you own me. And pay me with some interest. Eat them up, you were so delicious. What really happens when a hero meets a villain? Let's find out. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they try to throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
Look at you, face down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it. Power. It's dedicated to the get it, girls. It's dedicated to
FaceTime, but I don't wanna waste time with nobody. If you ain't sure about what you want, what's the point at all? I'm living my best life. Got things on the hotline ring. Yeah, baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? Oh, gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip. That's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with. Stop doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back. I just fall back.
it's dedicated to the get it, girls. It's dedicated to the get it,
I ain't like none of these other no's. Me, cause I'm really ghost, yeah, baby. I gotta be your number one. Can't settle for no number two. So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you will have to face the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? You gotta stop being a. I don't ever trip. That's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with. Stop doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back. I just fall back. All my independent girls, I mean, one time. All my get it girls, always looking so fine. So my jump hands to the ceiling. If they ain't with it, let them know. Fall back quick, I'ma let you go. I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with. Stop doing the most. I just hope your
chest and it goes right to the tattle. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, how to go beating, I'm a chest and it goes right to the tattle, yeah. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama, see them screaming black mama matters, yeah. Heart goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family. BMF, BMF, on BET, yeah. We